Everyone remembers how the FaZe Clan group completely fell apart a few months ago. Nearly all of the members made the decision to quit, and it quickly became a significant problem that went viral online. Even some of the team's longest-serving owners and founders, who've been involved for almost a decade, decided to leave. It was made extra stranger by the lack of a clear explanation for what went wrong. Many believe that the real issue was with the people who worked in the background. After purchasing FaZe in 2024, it seems that a marketing company discovered how difficult it was to generate revenue from running a content house, organizing major events, and sponsoring ongoing streams. Reports state that as members began to depart, they were offered contracts that forced them to give up a share of their profits. Since every member is said to have declined, it is believed that the proportion was fairly high if those claims are accurate. When some former members disclosed on social media and in streams that they had gotten invoices demanding hundreds of thousands of dollars for purported damages during their time with the team, it seemed as though FaZe was trying to recover as much money as possible from its former creators.
Not gonna lie, bro, when I left, I remember, bro, just like a week later, they sent my I'm not even gonna play no sound effects. This ain't no game. They sent my like a $50,000 bill. What is you talking about? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that was some type of April Fool's prank. It was August. But yeah, bro. I think it got paid though, because I'm just like, you feel me? But why they try and run that on them right now? $300,000, y'all said, in damages. Did they drive a car into the house? Like, yo, what the f is you talking about? But look though, bro. Look. I don't know what's going on, bro. Let's just keep pushing. I don't know, but I ain't paying this.
From an outsider's point of view, this problem seems to be less about actual harm and more about making up for the money lost after acquiring FaZe. The group made a significant investment in large-scale programming, such as the FaZe subathon, which apparently cost millions to create. They were also paying incredibly high rent for FaZe House, which was reportedly around $75,000 a month, in addition to funding daily broadcasts and ongoing content. It's important to remember that each developer retained the majority of their profits. This meant that FaZe's primary source of income came from brand deals it set up for its members. At the same time as the artists and the company were profitable, FaZe seemed to be spending huge amounts of money. This increases the likelihood that these charges are an attempt to recover some of those expenses. For example, according to Lacey, many people find it difficult to accept that a $300,000 charge was purportedly related to floor damage at the subathon house.
Wait, what?
Word to bro, I'm not doing that. Word to bro.
No shot.
Did you get that too?
Gotta check.
You got it too? Yeah, alright.
Huh? We're not even with them anymore. Brother, how do I... 4th of July party, $5 grand? Minecraft stream, 22 grand. What? Floor repairs, 300 grand.
You gonna text her?
I'm not answering. I'm not in that anymore.
I'm not answering that. They try to rip him?
Look.
A new hole. Whoa.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Dude.
It's crucial to keep in mind that these bills might only be the beginning. Some users have complained that they're being charged up to $1 million for upkeep and other expenses related to the content they created, which seems quite serious. They stated that since they never signed contracts requiring them to pay, they might not be legally obligated to do so. Whether any of these payments will be enforced is currently unknown. As mentioned earlier, this could simply be an effort by FaZe to recover its financial losses from the acquisition. The details are still unknown because much of the content is taken directly from what people had disclosed on live streams. The issue has been exacerbated by claims that certain members were not adequately compensated for their sponsorships. These claims suggest that certain earnings may not have been distributed as expected.
Yo, Silky, Kason just tweeted. He said, so it's okay to not pay your creators the money you owe them for brand deals you committed? Do these brands know they're doing this? I have to pay taxes on these deals too that I'm not getting paid for. How is this legal?
Is he talking about Meta? Because we still haven't got paid for that. And that was a $700K one, by the
We're
way.
not getting paid for that.
But they said we was.
Doesn't matter, bro. We're not getting that. We're never seeing that. We're never seeing that, ever, ever. Same way we open cards during the subathon.
If these claims are accurate and they were not paid for some sponsorships while still being responsible for paying taxes on that income, there are serious issues. Silky's estimate of a deal worth roughly $700,000 would suggest that each member was expecting between $50,000 and $100,000, depending on how much the gang took. Regardless of the exact split, it becomes far more problematic if that money was withheld, possibly from other brand purchases as well. If this was a practice, charging former members hundreds of thousands of dollars on top of that seems even more skewed. It's like trying to solve one issue by creating another. It also calls into question the clarity of the communication and the original structure of these agreements. These situations have the potential to seriously erode trust between businesses and artists, especially when large sums of money are involved. It also begs the issue of how common these disputes are behind closed doors in the influencer sector. If I were in their position, I would probably contest it or try to avoid paying at all. As viewers, we are only seeing one side of the story based on what's been made public. There may be more behind-the-scenes details that have not yet been disclosed.
You wanna know what it is for me, Will? Is we have to be out of this house in less than a month.
Okay.
Which means we gotta pay that damages, then we gotta pay for a new, then we gotta pay for a new crib, then we gotta pay security deposit, then we gotta pay first and third month's rent, then we gotta pay for the moving. Now this, all at the same time? I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I'm telling you, bro, open your third eye. Open your third eye, bro. The timing, open your third eye.
どういうデートですか? Arigato gozaimasu. I'm going to Japan.
I don't know what I can and can't say on this in terms of FaZe legalities and money, but just know there are no strings on me. There was never no strings on me, so we are good on this side. You understand what I'm saying? I make sure I read my front and back. I don't play about those, bro, and that's why I like using my own. I need something done, I'll handle it. I'm good. You want to pay for my rent? I'm cool, gang. I don't want no leverage on me, cuz. You dig what I'm saying? Can't do it. They some hoes for that, though. My dog, they gonna be good, though. They gonna be good. We ain't talking about that, because I don't know what I can and can't. They gonna be good.
At this point, it's difficult to predict the outcome, particularly since a lot of it appears to involve legal matters that the designers are presumably unable to discuss in great depth. Right now, the most we receive are fleeting hints during streams, indirect comments about the situation, or statements that they might not pay the fees. The outcome will eventually become clear. These kinds of situations also demonstrate how quickly things can change in the influencer sector, where partnerships at first seem steady can suddenly fall apart. It also shows how important it is for authors and organizations to communicate honestly and explicitly in order to avoid disputes like this. For many viewers, it serves as a reminder that there is often a lot going on behind the scenes that we are never fully aware of. Influencers should be extremely cautious when signing contracts if there is one key lesson to be learned from this. Any agency or company that closes a deal is ultimately still a business, and their main goal is to make money. Make sure you fully comprehend the terms before agreeing to anything. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. If you would like to be included in the future one, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.